Let's delve into the hands-on activity, and when you read over the lesson plan for addition introducing doubles, you're going to see that this hands-on activity is going to take up most of the time in this lesson. And it's a really great activity to engage students with because there's a whole bunch of little things that are happening as well. Now we're focusing on a basic fact of addition, looking at doubles here, but the other elements that you're going to be able to see as a teacher is A, can students sabotage? So when they're looking at these domino pieces, are they having to count the dots, or can they see that there's 3 there without having to count? The other great thing that's happening is they're able to see a group or a quantity as a unit, which we know is really important when forming that understanding of unitizing. They're going to be exposed to multiplicative thinking through that understanding of equal groups, because that's what doubles are. And this addition basic fact leads into our 2 times multiplication basic facts. So you can see there's some really essential developmental things happening just in this one lesson. And as a teacher, I want you to keep an eye out for those. Now, as far as this lesson goes, what we're moving into, first of all, is when they get the domino cards, they're either going to be in pairs or a small group of 3 or 4. They're going to first be asked to find any domino cards that are representing doubles, like I'm showing here, double 6. When students are finding these, stop the class, ask students to share what they've found and why they are a double, so that they can clearly see, oh, there's 2 equal groups of 6 here, that is a double, compared to another card which might not be. Once they've had opportunity to find that, and in that setting of being in pairs, it's going to help with some assisted learning from their peers, which is always an added bonus. Really important that you're walking around looking for those things I mentioned earlier, but also assisting students with that understanding of what a double is. It has to be 2 equal quantities. Once they've had opportunity to do this, you're going to let them play dominoes. Talk about turning maths into a bit of fun rather than sitting there with the board and just repeating certain chants. This is the engaging stuff that's going to make those connections. If you have forgotten how to play dominoes, we have attached the rules in the lesson plan for you. As you can see, I've started a little pattern here. The students are going to engage in this lesson. I've printed off the resource that we supply. The tip is always do it in a different color. Once you've used this activity once, the students can put them into a little sandwich bag, and there you have a great little resource for maths rotations down the track or for some free time play. Once you've finished with this, you can ask students to swap partners and have another game, or you can end the hands-on element of the lesson and move on to a really great consolidation with the independent learning task.